The exchange of cultural programs can be an effective diplomatic tool to strengthen ties between countries. Korea, together with ASEAN member nations, have put that theory to good use by establishing a kind of rapport that's never been seen before. The fourth ASEAN Korea meeting on cultural collaboration projects, with Arirang TV as one of its sponsors, kicked off in Seoul on Tuesday. Moon Gon-young has more.
Cultural officials from 10 ASEAN member nations came together in Seoul on Tuesday to discuss further collaboration in the areas of traditional culture, particularly regarding a joint folk orchestra established in 2009. Contrary to last year's meeting, which focused on the launching of the first ever Orchestra Without Borders, composed of 80 Asian traditional musical instruments from all 11 nations, this year's gathering concentrated on expanding the horizon for cultural projects, as well as promoting the ASEAN Korea Joint Orchestra.
This year, we will focus on promoting the orchestra by arranging a world tour. We are also working on an Asian music archive so that we can develop it into an online music store.
In efforts to establish an artistic network in Asia, the Korean government has numerous plans in the works, including the construction of an Asian culture complex in the city of Gwangju. During his opening address, Vice Culture Minister Kim Dae-gi unveiled the government's plan to make Gwangju the hub city of Asian culture. Also on the minds of this year's conference goers are the upcoming high-profile events where the ASEAN Korea Joint Project and other ventures will be highlighted. And representatives from the participating countries gave briefings on major project plans to further promote the unique cultural exchange. One of the discussed issues was the second UNESCO World Conference on Arts Education set for May in Korea. The committee members for the UNESCO Forum said that the joint orchestra is slated to perform at the event, through which the sharing and expanding of culture within the Asian community will be showcased.
The very presence of the orchestra is the front face of cooperation between ASEAN and Korea. As we begin to communicate the idea and the content of the orchestra, more and more people will take an interest in what we are doing here.
The first day of exchanges, however, were only a prelude to a series of tasks that await the cultural forerunners. Cultural officials from 11 nations will continue their exchange of ideas in the southern city of Gwangju on Wednesday, where they will sign the agreed minutes on the fourth ASEAN Korea meeting on cultural collaboration projects. Moon Gon-young, Arirang News.